So Chris, do you take your democracy for granted?
Well, I try not to, but I have learned that in other countries, people don't have the freedom we have.
And that's true. This next story contrasts our democracy with other forms of governments around the world.
In ancient history, Greece was a model of a democratic government. This achievement was repeated in full force in a more sophisticated way 2 centuries ago in the United States when the government of the people, by the people, and for the people was established. Unfortunately, democracy does not prevail in the world. Abdul Karim is a naturalized U.S. citizen. Before he came to America, he lived under an authoritarian regime in Sierra Leone.
Life under totalitarian government in Sierra Leone was pretty hard, as far as I remember, because in the first instance, we used to call it a one-party government. That is, there's only a single party, and if you are not a member of the party, or you do not have a relative that is a member of the party, you are definitely going to miss out on a whole lot of amenities. For example, health care, education, and some other basic necessities we are not going to be available to you readily.
Dr. Aran Hassemi is a professor of political science at Montgomery College. He explains that authoritarian governments are well known for their sense of order and also for their lack of freedom and equality.
The most distinguished characteristic of authoritarian governments is this exertion of power, and most importantly, unchecked power. In other words, there are no separation at times and or checks and balances, separation of powers and checks and balances. One person or a group of people exert power not based on the benefit of the people, but basically for themselves and to the advantage of the rulers.
Democracy is based on the will of the people. Everyone in society is able to participate through voting.
The voting renews the contract. Each generation gets to define their own type of government and make demand on their own government. And the voting is the most direct way that you can choose your government, whether it's the Senate or the House, whether it's the President of the United States, or even your local government.
So, if you're wondering what happens when you choose not to vote,
you relinquish this very power that is the strength of democracy. Therefore, it weakens the system. It can become the government of the elite. It could become the government of the rich. It could become the government of the activists, whereas the people.
exercise your power as a citizen. Let's help to change the world and create a better society. Go out and vote. Reporting from Montgomery College, I'm Mitchell Flores. Welcome back to Presidential Idol. Let's get to our next candidate, Salim.
My fellows Americans, I don't want to see you with sad faces, so stand up and lower taxes.
Thank you, Salim. Everyone, if you like Salim, call or text DEM1 at the end of the show. Now let's bring our next candidate, Nicole.
Yo, check it out. Homeland Security, sleep well tonight. Homeland Security, nothing's gonna bite. Word.
Excellent, Nicole. If Nicole is your favorite, call or text your vote Rep 1 at the end of the show. Stay with us. Presidential Idol will be right back. Is there any other way we can get people to vote?
We'd like to thank you for joining us. The information in this program was designed to help each of us answer the question, why vote?
Hopefully, we convinced a few of you to get out there and exercise your right to vote.
Remember, as American citizens, it's your duty. Thanks for watching.
I believe that freedom is life, and freedom is rooted in democracy. I believe that Americans are blessed, and I believe that we owe it to our children and our grandchildren to pass on this love for freedom and to give them the opportunity to have the same advantages that we have. The Founding Fathers required that if we were going to preserve freedom, we needed voters who were vigilant, who were knowledgeable, and who were involved. But what's happening today? You have fewer people who are involved in governing or the political process. And we do not teach civics anymore in school. And according to the National Assessment of Educational Progress, Fewer than 25% of all voters and all adults have even a basic knowledge of American history. You can't have a country if you don't have common values and common principles. Here's how we're going to fix it. This is your country. You are our future and you are our present. You can make this country what you want it to be. To make it good, what we're going to do is we're going to make it cool to get involved and to vote. We're going to make it socially unacceptable not to vote. If we do this, we get people involved, we get people voting. Doing this, we then accomplish Lincoln's goals of government by the people, of the people, and for the people. And thank you.